Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mad Ferret Studios, where insanity and profanity ensues. We are back on Wildflowers. As soon as my console turns on, there we go, our controller. So I did a little bit of exploring after the last episode, and I actually found a new area where you can harvest fruit like blueberries, coconuts, and bananas, and I'll go there. My original plan to keep each video about half hour, so I'm going to scrap that because the in-game time goes so quickly that limited to a half hour I don't think is enough for the storyline. So these probably will be more closer to an hour, just to get some good playtime in and whatnot. So let's start off. So we are starting back at Grandma's cabin, where we left off before.
Grandma, so can we talk about the fact that I saw you with some people in masks and robes in the woods last night?
It would be nice to talk after I've had some tea.
Grandma!
Oh, yes, some tea would really hit the spot.
My God, this woman is awesome. She's so funny.
Oh, my. Oh, you make a very potent brew. Here's that key to the basement that you asked about.
But the hooded strangers?
Go on down, my dear. It will all make sense, I promise.
All right, let's get to the nitty gritty. Excuse me.
Okay, I definitely have more questions than answers now. Is that a cauldron?
Not just any cauldron, your cauldron.
What?
Woohoo!
Oh, no, I'm not a...
Witch? Oh, my dear, yes, you are. No layperson could make a brew like that on her first try. I feel as spry as I did 50 years ago. This basement is your sanctum. You have your cauldron, of course.
Wait, is Dad a witch, or warlock, or...
Arthur? Oh, no. No, honeybee. He's more conventional, I'm afraid. But I saw that spark of magic in your eyes the first time I held you. I've always known you would be an extraordinary witch. But the coven needs proof before they'll accept you.
Coven?
Well, those folks in the woods, of course. They put a charm on the bramble wall, so you'll need a wand to open it.
This is, kind of a lot to learn all at once.
I understand, honeybee. When you're ready, read this incantation before the special silver willow in the woods. Then you'll have a branch to make your first wand.
Oh, this'll be fun. It's not moonshine.
Grandma says this is my cauldron, but I better wait until I've learned how to use it.
Alright, cool little basement. So, what have we here? Oh, we can create our own distillery. Mortar and pestle. Oh, cool. So we can create our potion brewing apparatuses. Yay! Alright. Our compost should be ready. Alright, let's build us a garden bay while we're here.
Don't pack the soil too tight now. You'll choke the seedlings.
Oh, hello, Thomas. I didn't hear you.
That's because I don't wear big clumpy boots like you city folk. Anyway, not a bad effort for your first plot.
Wow, you give compliments?
Don't make me regret bringing these for you.
Ooh. Thank you. But what's the occasion?
Hazel's a good woman. Strong. But you don't need me to tell you she's struggling. So when I saw you out helping with the garden beds, well, she's not the only one who appreciates it.
I'll do my best with these seeds.
Aww. Let's plant some carrots. We need some carrots in here. Kitty, kitty.
Hey there, kitty. Do you belong to my grandma? Oh, you're a good kitty. Grandma, you didn't tell me you have a cat.
A cat? The last cat I had was old Shadow, rest his soul. He wasn't much to look at, but he was a darn good mouser.
This cat isn't yours? She seems awfully familiar with your garden.
Oh, no. I don't own that cat. What a notion. She's a good friend to have around, though. So play nice.
I don't think that's going to be a problem. I would smother that cat to death with kisses. We've got... I'm going to get some bane seeds. Alright, we got carrots are growing. Ah, weeds for the compost bin. Collect. Pet the kitty.
Listen to that purr.
Alright, let's see what's on. Yeah, let's go to the general store. I need some sides. We got taters, we got carrots. Let's see what other ones she has. Nope, you need are the other direction. Alright, what do we got? It's an awful high price for a chicken egg. Oh goodness, look at all the stuff we can harvest and or make to sell. Oh my god, the part of it's gonna kill me alone.
So, how are your parents? Oh, I'm realizing I don't know their names. I always called them Mr. and Mrs. Doll.
It's all right. You could call my dad Marcus now, if he still lived here. He's in a retirement home in Milkwater. And Lisa, that's my ma, passed away 8 years ago.
I am really sorry to hear that.
It's okay. All in the past, right?
Actually, if I can sell her my taters. Down. Oh, okay, so every time we sell, we get new items available. Okay, makes sense. Don't want to buy anything just yet. Let's see what time Bruno's open. Right there we are. Okay, we're on Monday. Oh, close Monday. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go down to the beach and show you what I discovered while doing a bit of exploration. So, of course, in addition to picking up seashells and seaweed, you can grab seaweed and other things on the beach to either utilize in potions or spells. We'll talk to Kai in a minute. So if you come up... Oh, bridge you can fish off of. So if you come up here, when I did the exploration up here, I noticed there were bushes and I found blueberry. There were... Each one of those where those plants are now, those were blueberry bushes. So now, since it's a different day... Okay, no, it's still the blueberry bushes. Okay, they just haven't grown back yet. Yeah, so up here, we're going to have blueberry bushes. Probably other ones maybe might spawn in. I don't know. So I thought that was pretty cool. Can't harvest these little guys. Done tried that. Didn't work. These are 2 more fishing spots. So if we go back across the bridge and back up this way past Thomas's farm, we have a whole new area. Grab the weeds for the compost bin. Wait a minute. Is this part of Grandma's farm? Hold on a second. Oh my god, it is. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, never mind. This is not a whole new area. This is just the back path up to Grandma's place. Holy cow. Okay. Well, that'll teach me. So, if you want to get down to the beach, there's now a shorter way to get down to the beach. And I'm just now discovering this, so. Oh well. So this is the area where I found bananas and coconuts that had dropped, which you of course can use in recipes or sell.
So, what's your favorite wave you have ever surfed?
Brah, that's like asking me to pick my favorite child. But Pavones in Costa Rica is like the longest longboard wave. It just goes on forever. Pure bliss, man.
And Bruno actually gave us, on my explorations, I accidentally ran into him. He gave us a bag of extra chub, but also crickets to fish with.
Gotcha!
Oh yay, a sardine! So he gave us some chub, which can be used, which is a bait fish.
Oh, that one.
So looks like fishing would be a great way to get some money. Try cricket. Let's see what happens with that. Are you a lobster? Can we catch a lobster?
Come on.
Alright, enough with the fishing. Alright, nothing to scavenge on the beach, so we'll go back to Grandma's. Again, my two critiques about this that could be improved upon is the in-game time, maybe that clock being slowed down by half time, and a storage chest for stuff would be really nice. So... water these before we go to bed.
Is it time for bed?
Yes, we'll go ahead and get in bed. It's raining! Woo!
Oh, good. You're up. The mayor's called a town meeting this morning. We should get down there and see what he's making a fuss about this time.
Do you think it's some kind of trouble?
I really hope not, but I guess we'll see.
Lead the way, Grandma.
Follow me.
Probably should eat something. Another thing I actually kind of wish is you have the option of changing your outfit. Just for more practicality reasons, shall we say.
Settle down, everyone. Settle down. I've brought you together to discuss a very important matter. There have been very strange goings-on in our beloved town of Fairhaven. There is a force at work in our community, and I don't know who's responsible. But whoever they are, they don't have Fairhaven's best interests at heart.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Me neither.
I've seen strange lights in the forest at night.
Yeah. And folks in robes and masks wandering around after sunset.
Yes! Yes, good. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Wait, I'm sure there's a rational explanation for all this.
No matter the cause, we must ensure our town doesn't become a home for roustabouts and unsavory types. I ask all of you to keep a sharp eye out for signs of mischief. And if you see anything, report it to me.
Or me, if you'd prefer. I'd hate for anyone in Fairhaven to feel fearful.
Well, I never. Mayor Otto, soft on business. Soft in the head is more like it. Him and his fancy britches wife standing up there and casting judgment on others.
Uh-oh. You're even madder than I thought.
He can't just tell people to spy on their neighbors, to be so afraid that they distrust everyone around them.
Maybe we could cast a goodwill spell to make everyone be nice to each other.
I wish it were that simple. But just because you can solve a problem with magic doesn't mean you should. Thomas could use some help on his farm. I know he's got an order of beans due, and he doesn't have enough plots going to make it in time. He's too proud to ask for help, though. Here, Take these seeds. They should be enough to make the order.
Are these magic beans?
Oh, heavens no. But if you've got the means to give him a boost, it certainly wouldn't hurt.
Wow, I definitely do not like the mayor, and I do not like his wife. She has a very, devious, slimy politician wife look to her, obviously. So, okay. Yeah, so those are the two characters now so far I do not like at all. I don't trust her either. She kind of has like this he has a manic look in his eye, and she has a conniving, sneaky look on her, so, Alright. So, Oh, okay, so if we look at the bulletin board... Okay, so you can accept... Wow! Okay, it's so cool. Alright, so where are we going? My OCD's kicking in. Let's go help Thomas out. Okay, certain potions. So I guess that means we go back to Grandma's house? Possibly. In a minute.
Man, this is great. I owe you a drink at Damon's.
So a certain potion would help us. Well, let's go back to Grandma's and find out.
Grandma says this is my cauldron, but I better wait until I've learned how to use it. Lena bought the potatoes just as you said. Oh, here's the money, Grandma.
Ah, I won't hear of it. You did all the work. You deserve the reward.
But Grandma,
I mean it. If you want to keep fixing things up around here, you'll need all the cash you can get anyway. Buy some more seeds. If we keep the fields planted, we'll always have a way to make ends meet.
Well, okay. But only because I'm going to use the earnings to help the farm.
It will be good to have the garden in full... How are those beans for Thomas going?
They are not ready yet, Grandma.
Well, just keep watering them. They'll come in time.
Okay, so I guess we need to go plant beans. Well, we're gonna go make another garden bin. Let's see, do we have enough? Nope, need to go chop some more wood. Let's go get us some wood. Which means once I build the garden bed, I probably should go to the silver willow and do the thing. Alright, weed, log. Oh no, I don't want to chop that down. I will avoid chopping down live trees at all times. I don't want to chop them down. Oh, okay, you can delete that. Cool. Alright. Alright, Thomas, I'm assuming we planted Thomas's seeds. Well, we're gonna go to the woods. Ooh, peanuts. Alright, oh, sorry kitty, do you want to be petted? Come here, kitty kitty. What the pet a kitty? Aww. So this must be the silver, yep.
Let's see. The inscription says, "If I be worthy, ancient tree, give a silver branch to me." Please? Wow!
Wow.
I mean, thanks, magic tree.
That was cool. Awesome. Ah, nothing like wandering the wood on a rainy night. Hi, kitty kitty.
I know what you must be thinking. Why does old Shelby live in the woods?
Oh, well, it's really pretty and it's quiet.
Don't patronize me, Missy. Truth is, there are riches here the untrained eye can't see. You bring me forageables, and I'll pay you fairly for your troubles.
I don't mind helping you out. You don't have to pay me.
I'm a hermit, not a pauper. Don't need charity from no one. My bones may be getting old, but my mind's as sharp as a... sharp as a...
Attack?
Don't interrupt. Young folks these days. No respect for their elders.
I like him. Alright, sell some stuff to him. Oh shit. Oh crap, I didn't mean to buy that from him. I actually meant to sell. Duh. Oh, my bad. Darn, I was thinking I was on the sell part. I was on the blind part. Whoops. Alright, time to go home, go to bed. I'll have to stop in at the bakery tomorrow. I want to see if he has yeast. He should. I was thinking the general store had it, but maybe not. Yeah, I'll go to bed.
Should I go to bed?
Yes. Night-night time.
Is your wand ready?
Yes. Look.
Careful where you point that thing. Oh my, you have a lot to learn. It's time for you to meet the Coven. Are you ready to go?
Sure. Let's go.
Okay. The brambles only allow friends of the Coven through. So this incantation helps it to identify you. Once it meets you, it'll know you're a friend and let you through from now on. Say the spell when you're ready.
A friend of the Coven comes to you. Unravel your brambles and let me through.
Oh, way cool! Look at that!
It worked!
Well done. Now, let's head on up.
Grandma, what is this place? Who are these people?
Shh. You've got to be properly introduced.
Who approaches this sacred circle?
I bring one who wishes to know the mysteries of this coven.
Hi.
Welcome, Initiate. Elder Hazel has told us so much about you. I am the High Priestess of this coven. Before you can join us, you must vow to never reveal the location of our circle or the details of our rites to any others. Do you promise to abide by our covenants?
Sure. I promise. I'm so excited that I'm a witch. This is going to be so much fun.
About that, honeybee.
You're not a witch. Not yet. First, you must cast the initiation rite.
Oh. Okay. But how do I do that?
Speak to the Farseer over yonder. He will explain the art of incantations.
Ooh. There's the potion. Okay, so that's how we get the potion. That's so cool.
Farseer.
I'm sorry, what?
Name's Farseer. I see. Far.
Like you've got great vision?
Visions.
Right. Okay. Nice to meet you, Farseer. Are you the Farseer?
What? Yes, Farseer, that's me. Though a nearsighted Farseer.
You know, you sound a little bit like...
You've no idea who I am. I'm wearing a mask. Listen,
That's Bruno.
You want to sit here playing guessing games? Or do you want to learn more magic?
Magic.
Great. I'm gonna teach you the art of incantations. Tricky stuff. Mess it up, and there won't be much left of you beyond dust.
That sounds a bit dangerous to start with.
Only to fool initiates that don't follow instructions. Now, listen closely. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. I need you to chop lots of wood.
What?
Turn it into paper.
Right.
You'll need a paper press. Put it in your tool shed.
How will this help me with incantations?
All will be revealed.
One of us is clearly crazy. I'm beginning to think it's me for listening to you.
Wow. So I'm going to take a stab in the dark. Bruno or Shelby? Possibly Shelby. I'm kind of leaning towards Shelby. I'd have to go back and talk to him and listen to how they speak. So... Oh, we have a new part on the map that opened up. Yay!
Hey! Welcome to the Bad Lighting and Great Costumes Club. We meet every night.
Let's kind of explore a little bit.
Excuse me, your magicalness.
High Priestess works fine, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, High Priestess, how long has this coven been in Fairhaven?
Witches have always been drawn here, and because of that, the coven has been here for many, many generations.
Cool. Let's go talk to the other two.
I welcome you to this gathering.
Hey! You can call me the Acolyte. It's nice to meet you. But I'm not supposed to speak to you much yet.
Might be Francis.
The altar is where we perform important rituals, like turning the season. Continue with your training, honeybee, and you'll be prepared when the moment comes.
Cool. Oh, how neat. Boy, wouldn't Otto and Vanessa have a freak out in here. They come off as, again, of course, Otto's a politician, he's a mayor, but they come off as very, sneaky, one-minded. Vanessa comes off as devious. I don't like her. They're both slimy in their own way. Well, we have a potion, so let's go. Oh, Moonflower, going to harvest. Why not? I'm here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I probably should get to bed. I'll pet the kitty later. I'm so used to Skyrim and the fast travel when I need it, and there's no fast travel in here. I don't think. Nope. Hold on a second. Okay. Oh yeah, well past closed. I'll have to go check out the bar. I'll do that tomorrow. I probably should eat too.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Good, you're finally awake.
Amira?
You pushed yourself too hard and developed a fever.
Whoopsie!
And you passed out.
I was having amazing hallucinations.
Sorry, Tara, but it's back to the real world for you. Now, it may take a few days for you to go back to feeling normal. And don't let me catch you treating yourself poorly again, or we will have words.
Okay. You're scary with words. Won't do that. I'm already feeling better, though. Whatever Amira puts in her medicine, it's amazing.
Whoopsie, my bad.
The clinic burns through supplies so fast. This is perfect.
Just so you know, if you ever get run down, go see Amira. She fixes me up every time I have a bad wipeout.
Good to know.
I think Lena's kids must have messed with the doors of the schoolhouse. She sure was at a temper last night. Was muttering something about the locks.
Yeah, I don't want to sell anything just yet. I'm good. Alright, so we have a potion, and we're going to go put it on the veins. They gotta be watered anyway. Actually, probably should eat something. Oh, looky there! I did get a potion, didn't I? Let's go have that be. Oh, maybe I need to go brew one. Hold on. Of course, I need a mandrake and a conch shell. Damn it, and I sold them. Darn it. Oh. Oh, wood bean. Okay. Alright, so getting a conch shell, and we'll go find some mandrakes. So what do we have here? Seashell, seaweed, scoop. And if I can't find any, well, we're gonna go see Shelby because he's the one that I sold them all to. I don't like you. Hello, kitty kitty. On a mission. Oh, darn. Now I gotta go find Shelby. Oh yeah, I wanted to go to the bar.
Man, how am I supposed to pay these new fees?
What's wrong, Damon?
Mayor Saltum Business just signed a new rule saying I've got to pay for a new license just to keep my bar open. And he only gave me a few weeks to pay up.
That doesn't seem very fair.
Yeah, I'm not giving up the bar. I promised my mom and pa I'd keep it going when they left, and I have. I know. I have a happy hour promotion. Free order of fries for every customer who comes in between 6 and 8. Except I don't have potatoes. Hey, do you have some?
I could grow you some.
Really? That would be awesome. People love free chow. This place is gonna be lit.
Ooh. Oh, a mixologist book. How cool.
Hey, have you tried Kim's Butcher Shop yet? There was nowhere on the island to get good bacon until they came along. Now Kai and I can have ourselves a breakfast with the works on the weekends.
Alright, I need a freaking conch shell. Alright, let's go to the other side of the beach. Maybe there's one up there. Whoops. We have conch shell, yes. Alright, back to Grandma's house. Go brew that potion. Alright, it's time for bed. Let me go water things, though. One day for the Banes! Alright, it's bedtime.
Am I ready for bed?
I don't know. Are you ready for bed? Friday! And it's very windy out. Ooh, yeah, coconut rice. Let's go for that.
Good morning. I've had an inspiration.
Uh-oh. When people here get inspired, that somehow always means more work for me.
You got me. Of course, I know you're busy, what with their farm and taking care of your gram, but I've been looking at old blueprints of the mine, and I think Parker could fix it up for you.
Oh,
Nothing to it
okay,
but
so
some
that's
new
how
wood
that's
supports
triggered.
and some stone to build back up the rubble wall entrance. Anyhow, if you do get it fixed up and dig out some good iron ore, I'd be happy to smelt it for you.
You're right. That does sound useful. I'll get to it.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's quite a few of us who moved here from a city. Francis, Kim, Parker, and Messenger Cameron, of course. We're taking over.
Cool. We'll do that one on the next video. Oh, I gotta go make that potion. Okay. Potion time, just to have. Alright, let's brew a potion. Oh. Okay, so it takes hours for it to brew. Alright, well, we'll let it brew and we'll move on. garden. Check the garden. Let's do some more carrots. So we definitely need to get a shovel. I actually would not mind having a new water can. See, for me, this is the fun part. Gardening, farmsteading. We have beans! We have beans! We'll plant another round. Oh, no, let's check. All right. Okay, so we need 3 more beans. We have 1 more day, but we can take these to Damon. It is very windy.
I sure wish Vanessa would pick a different profession. I think it's making her not like kids so much. And I want grandchildren someday. I remember how much fun you and Hazel had when you were small. I can't help but hope to have that too.
Aww. Hello, kitty kitty.
Aww.
Well, that's right. He opens at 6, so we got a while. Ooh, lemon tree. So what can we buy from him to grow? So we can grow apples, avocados, black tea, chilies. Oh my goodness. Almost.
This is the homiest diner I have ever been in. Do you run it all by yourself?
Oh, I've always been the only owner. Though my husband Giacomo used to help me. He passed 2 years ago. Pancreatic cancer.
Oh, Sophia, I didn't know.
Hazel was so sweet to me. She knew what it felt like on account of your nano's passing.
Aww.
Hey, got my potatoes yet?
Yes, here you go.
Thanks. I'm gonna make slop chips the way my pa does, with tomato sauce and vinegar. Here,
me.
Take this for helping me out.
Ooh, wine. I can handle that. Oh, I think I prefer Kai. Damon's cute too, though. Everybody's cute in here.
It really looks like you've been around the world, Kai.
Well, yeah. Back when I was doing the pro circuit, I hit up a lot of places. But I've been keeping it local lately. Less stressed.
Well, we have a full heart there. Alright, let's see what's in the quest book. Alright, let's go see Lena.
I can't believe you're married now. In my head, you're still 16.
Believe me, I wonder every day about where the time's gone. Oh, if you have questions about the buildings on your farm, don't hesitate to ask Parker. He's the sweetest guy. I couldn't have asked for better.
Alright, we're gonna see about getting some sides here. I'll come back for those. I think I'm gonna keep planting the others. Oh, the baker. We gotta go see the baker. We need the yeast for the bread. Because she does not have it. So where's our baker? Are you further down? No, you are not. You are down yonder. Or maybe you are up yonder. Okay, yeah, he's up yonder. There we go. Alright, see if he's got yeast.
Oh, how lucky you stopped in. I've got an awesome Seton family mushroom pierogi recipe just waiting for potatoes and mushrooms.
I thought you were Scottish, not Polish?
Oh, Mom's side is from Poland. Although we did try filling them with haggis once, which I would not recommend. If you can help me out, I'll give you a cut of the sale price and some carb-loaded goodness to take home.
Done. Alright, so we just need one tater.
If you ever have extra baked goods to sell, let me know. I'm always happy to mix things up for my customers.
Oh shoot, I was hoping he'd have yeast. May come later. Ooh, yeah, this is my type. I'm a baker. I love baking. Oh, blueberry tart Danish. Oh my god. I must get out of this store. This is carb heaven. Almost ready to harvest. Alright, let's check the other plot. Alright, let's go build one more garden bed, then I think I'm gonna call it quits on this episode. Oh, that's right. For Parker's one, we need to collect 5 stones. Okay, so I've got 1. I need to get 4 more. We'll do that one on the next one. Let's get this garden bed built. Yes. Oh, we built 3. Yay. We've got carrots. We've got... Yeah, let's throw some taters in. Alright folks, that'll do it for this episode. I am really liking this game so far. It's just... being pagan, it is right up my alley. So this'll... I actually really look forward to the mine getting getting fixed up. I look forward to being able to actually create things. Be really fun in the game when we can have that ranch open and actually have wool and animals and all the farmsteading to go along with the witchiness. So with that, I will leave it here and we will pick back up on the next session. Bye for now.